G'day fellow YouTubians, Bandit Nev on Sunmulkey, the Suzuki Bandit on this lovely cool 23, 24 degree day, well afternoon. Very nice. Weather's heating up from here again, so make the most of it. So what do I have for you? Well, I've changed my front tyre. It is a new Dunlop Road Smart 4, and I'm just sort of, well, scrubbing it in at the moment, I suppose. Take it easy for a couple of 100 kilometres. I used my manual tyre changer, the one I bought from Taurus Legend. Definitely easier to change the front tyre than the rear tyre. Now, considering the rear tyre was the first time I ever changed the tyre on a motorcycle, whether it be on a proper machine or a manual machine like I've got, I probably made it a little bit harder than it should have been for myself, with probably the tools I had at the time. I've since bought a couple of what they call tyre spoons, heavy duty tyre spoons, and well, I can't say enough good things about them. So much easier to use than tyre irons. Also bought 4 rim protectors, the ones that clip on, not those horrible things with a bit of cord on them. They were absolutely useless. Don't buy them. Buy the ones that clip onto the rim. And I bought 4 of them, spaced them out, and made life a little bit easier. The easiest part of everything is breaking the bead. The little bead breaker is terrific. The only thing I remember when I did the rear tyre, I thought I'd put a bit of soap on it to break the bead easier. Well, to be honest, I didn't need to do that. And what happened is the little thing on the end of the bead breaker actually slipped between the tyre and the rim. So you don't need to put anything on the bead or the rim when you decide to break the bead. So I didn't have to do it on the front tyre, and I probably didn't have to do it on the rear tyre. So not a problem. I did watch a few videos and all that sort of thing before I decided to put it on, and I didn't find it hard at all. It was quite easy, so that was good. I've got my own static balancer for the bike, and balanced that last night to the best of my ability. You can't get them perfect, but as long as there's very little movement, well, you're pretty right. I've tested it out. I've gone out on the 110 km/h zone and there's no shaking, so I must have done something right. And now I just have to take it a little bit easy, because there is some, well, slippery type film on the tyre. The other one was, well, basically It was a Road Smart 3, which I was quite happy with, but it was scalloped, and whenever you get into like a rut in the road, it used to follow the rut. And our roads have got a lot of ruts in them, so it was actually scalloped before I even got it. And normally, from my experience over time, when they're scalloped, they're about halfway through their life. So I don't know exactly how much I got out of it. I'd have to look up some old videos to see when I fitted it, and if I said anything about the mileage at the time. So the mileage for this tyre going on, I'll put in the description, so, or even in the title, so I can follow up, and when I decide to put a new one on in the future, we'll see how much it's done. I don't think it'll do as much as a Michelin Road 6. I don't think they would go that far, but you pay so much more. You pay nearly $100 more for the Road 6, so I decided to go to Dunlop Road Smart 4, as long as I get a good amount of kilometerage. It shouldn't be too bad. And certainly feels different having a new one on. So anyway, I thought I'd just let you know how the tyre machine went. Would I recommend one? Yes, I would. I've bolted it down with what they call drop-in anchors, so there's nothing sticky out of the floor, and no tripping hazard, and very, very solid. You can't move it, so I used 10mm concrete drill, and you got 10mm drop-in anchors, which take a 8mm 1.25 bolt. So yeah, no problem whatsoever. I already had bolts, a pretty common bolt, so it's not a problem. So I'm very, very happy with it. Next time I do a tyre, I'll definitely film it in the respect of how it mounts to my floor and the tools I'm using to dismount and mount the tyre. So I really didn't want to do it this time because I just want to get used to it, so I know what I'm doing instead of struggling. So no worries. It's Bandit Nev on Staramulki, the Suzuki Bandit, bidding you all very, very, very safe riding, and until next time, cheers for now.